Cool.
So don't want a metronome playing. There we go, a little sip of tea. And we're good to go.
We're back.
We're back. Camera's set up this time. I'm now worried that I haven't actually pressed record. You go. You check. Okay, welcome everybody to Livewire Forever with me, Sam Ashford.
And me, Leo Shepherd.
And there's a dog looking at us through the window there. What's that dog called? Eric.
That's
Better not say it, because otherwise you'll start barking. I think that's Emily's and Ben's lovely little dog. It's a lovely little dog, isn't it? We're at the Playhouse, as you can see. Or if you can't see us, you can hear us. We are in the Playhouse. It's a bit quieter today because Dance has moved downstairs.
And Elvis is in later on tonight.
You missed. Why didn't you say it?
Not the Elvis.
Yeah, were you supposed to say Elvis is in the building?
Why would I say Elvis is in the building?
Oh, this is where just because that's what you say. When you talk about Elvis is in the building. Yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Elvis is in the building later on.
Yeah, so Dance downstairs. Music, we've moved over to Hare Street. Yeah. So what we're going to do on this little pod, we're going to just we'll get back into. We'll talk about what we've done since the last pod.
Yeah, for sure. It's been
what's coming
summertime, wasn't it? The last pod, or maybe before.
I think it's like May.
Wow.
I'll tell you for why. Because I had a little bit of time off in July.
Yeah.
I cancelled my Livewire sessions, and I was just too busy.
Yeah. You need to look after yourself, you know.
Yeah, and I wasn't looking after myself, ladies and gentlemen. I was eating whatever I wanted.
As you should sometimes. You know, there's a lot of nice food out there to be eaten. You only live once, you've got to eat it.
Well, you do only live once, Leo, and apparently that wouldn't have been for much longer. Because apologies to anybody who's heard this, but I've got high cholesterol now, and I've only got myself to blame, I think, because it can be hereditary, can't it?
Yeah. Do you take tablets for it?
Not yet. Well, this is the text I got. I had some blood tests.
Hi, Sam.
It went, we think you should go on statins. I was like, what? Come and see the nurse. I was like, oh, man. And I went in, and because I had a water infection I couldn't get rid of, and that was going on then as well. So I just wasn't in the mood to go, hey, let's do a podcast. Should just let you carry it on, really.
I can't hear myself for some reason. You still hear me? Oh,
I can hear you.
It's back.
It's just the lead or those headphones.
Okay.
Yeah, you're still coming through.
Okay, as long as you can hear me, that's the main thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think sometimes we need to, we try and push ourselves so far, but we actually have to put our health first. Yeah.
So there was no pods going on then. So, but can I just tell you what I was eating compared to what I am eating now, and then we'll get into because as we know, this podcast is just me talking about my life. I
love hearing about your life, Sam. I'm just here to.
No, we'll get to Livewire stuff. So previously, typical day, like I'd have my porridge in the morning, but I might have a few biscuits with a cup of tea before I leave the house.
Yeah.
Then throughout the morning, I'm in a school, and anyone who works in school, you walk into a staff room, there's usually cakes, or there's, a little something on the side.
All the goodies.
Yeah, I'll take a bag of crisps and move them home, and I'm throughout the day.
Yeah.
And then lunchtime is I'm going to float up to Cousins, get myself a doorstep white bread sausage sandwich, bit of Tottenham cake, I like to call it, because that's what it's called, the old school cake.
Yeah.
And a nice sugary tea.
Wow.
That's I know.
It sounds good.
It's nice. And if it's not that, then it's Greg's. And I was stood there. I knew it was a problem because I was stood there with Steve and Becky getting lunch, and they were ordering some complicated coffees because they're those kind of people.
Yeah.
And so whilst waiting for them, I ordered an extra sausage roll to eat whilst they were ordering their coffees. And then when I ate my lunch, I ate my sandwich and my actual sausage roll and my sausage and bean melt, and Yum Yums only come in packs of 2.
Yeah.
So I just eat 2 of them, and then I get home, I have a good dinner. I'll be like, oh, I'm cooking a nice hearty meal. That's me cooking.
Bit of this, bit of that.
But then I would eat a whole pack of custard creams straight afterwards.
Yeah.
Maybe have a mini roll just before I go to bed. Ooh.
Yeah. You know what? I don't know what it is, but recently I found that I just don't get full. But unlike you, Sam, I can't stay slender
Crazy.
forever. Do you know what I mean? Everything I eat goes straight to my hips, and I'm bagging that around.
A moment on the lips, forever on the
Exactly.
hips. I'm fat on the inside, is what the nurse said.
That's really deep.
More dangerous.
Yeah, that's quite
Is
a
it-
line.
it's not a metaphor. It's not like a
Yeah. It should be.
Yeah.
I want to write that in a poem.
fat on the inside. So yeah. So now I'm eating porridge, and then I have a smoothie with banana in it.
This might be a
and
good
oat
segue
powder
onto.
and chia seeds.
So, what have you ate on any recent holidays, Sam?
Then I went back to Then we went to New York and ate everything.
Oh,
Yeah,
nice.
everything. And now I'm back to eating Rivitas,
Mm.
oat powder on top of my.
Yum.
I'm so hungry right now. So yeah. But I am feeling better,
That's the main thing.
and
mate. Yeah.
I'm trying to lose weight because people go, "You don't need to lose weight," and they say it in that voice as well. But I've lost a stone since doing
Wow.
that. And I'm hoping that is just all the fat on the inside.
I'm sure it is, mate. Yeah.
Fingers crossed. Next blood test, we'll podcast it, and if my cholesterol's down, we'll podcast it from Weatherspoons eating a fry up.
That's it. Man versus food moment. You know, the thing is as well though, because obviously you have a great job, it's very stressful. Like, food is such a stress reliever. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's a comfort. It's a
Yeah.
comfort. Like,
Yeah.
it helps you get through things. And I think sometimes we eat all of the bad stuff, which is the nicest.
Definitely.
like,
Just
tasty
have a
stuff.
takeaway.
Yeah,
You
exactly.
deserve it.
That's it. Like, I've had an awful day. I'll order a pizza. I feel great again. You know?
We work strange hours as well, so finding time to sit down and eat a meal and
Yeah, for
it's
sure.
hard.
Yeah, that's
And
it.
lots of people do different weird shifts and stuff, and you're in and out, or you've got a second job, so you're in the day, and then you do an after school club, and then you do one in the evening. It's like, well, I mean, I don't know about you, but if I'm running a session 6 o'clock till 9 o'clock or whatever it is, and I can go home for an hour or two, I don't really want to eat a whole meal because
Yeah,
I'll
no,
just,
I agree.
I feel
I'll just raid the cupboards or
Yeah.
like something like that, you know?
yeah.
Some toast, yeah.
Well, now I'll have some couscous.
Wow.
I know, right?
Yeah.
Right, should we talk Livewire? What have we done
Let's do
since the
it.
last time?
So, Play Dead.
Played it. Well, there was another theatre challenge just before that.
Yeah, of course.
With the younger group, which was about poo,
Yep.
and that was really good. That was actually about poo. That was about people selling poovers. They were creating the poo.
Mm-hmm.
They were blocking. It's a true story.
Yeah.
They were the water companies, and they were taking all the money out of the water companies, and damaging the world, the environment,
Yeah.
so that their mate who could clean up the mess got paid to clean up the mess. So they created the mess.
Where was this?
So where this is all of our water companies who pay their shareholders all of that money, and then we get sewage released into our swimming beaches and lakes and stuff.
Horrible, isn't it?
Yeah, right. So and it's not some mad conspiracy. It's been on the news. You can see the poo actually coming out 20 yards up from where people are surfing. You know, it's an actual thing, and yet people still get paid millions of pounds. But so I don't understand that.
Yeah.
So our play ended up being about that, but we brought it down to our level and was like, you know, there's poo on the streets,
Nice.
and that was really fun. And there was there's a few brilliant moments in it. There was a tango in there.
Cool.
Big Baddies.
Yeah.
Look it up. It's on our YouTube page.
Mhm.
Big Baddies, Big Baddies, Big Bad. And there's like a proper evil people song.
Yeah.
And we performed that at Victoria Hall.
Nice.
That was really good. It's a squeeze to get all of us on that stage. We had to reduce the number of people who could be involved. It's still
Lovely venue, but it's very cosy.
and we still had lots of people involved.
Yeah, of course.
But we did have to say no to people, which was not
Yeah.
like us.
Of course.
Because otherwise, I don't know where they would. We just wouldn't have been safe.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, and then afterwards was Play Dead.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Go on, you tell us about Play Dead. Otherwise
Oh,
it's
it was
just
an
me
incredible
talking.
experience.
Yeah,
It
you was in it.
Yeah, I was.
What were you in it?
I was in Play Dead. I was an abuser. I was an abusive boyfriend,
Yes.
and it was similar to
Again.
Yeah, again. So like last year when we did the,
You've just
the
got
sort
loads
of-
closer to that microphone, and now you're twice as loud. No, it's fine.
It's because I can't hear myself.
Oh, can you not?
So I'm like still.
Is it still? Oh, it's come out. That's
I'm
why.
I'm back.
You back?
No, I'm not. I was back.
Hang on.
There we go. That's
man.
it.
What?
So last year.
Gone?
Yeah, that's good.
They're good.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay, it wasn't
Amazing.
actually plugged
I'm
in.
back.
That's right.
So last year we did the theatre challenge where was it after we did? What was the
No, it was you before. No, it's All Alone Together.
All
so it's
Alone
about
Together.
AI
So,
and social media, wasn't it?
Yeah, and we brought back all sort of like the ex-Livewire members who hadn't been involved, and we did that sort of like, you know, like few in drama, few in dance, and kind of limited it down.
Yeah.
And that was amazing. We did the same with Play Dead, and it was great having people back like James Hines, like people I hadn't seen in ages, and it was so good to like perform with them again. And the show it followed 3 different timelines, and each timeline was showing you a different sort of way that women are oppressed. So you had like the abusive boyfriend, and then you had sort of the modern day sort of I don't know what you call it, incel
stalking stuff. Yeah.
And then the other one was what was the other storyline? Was it the police? Or
Oh my God! Right, let's remember. So it was
1980.
Holly Batterley. Oh, she was Holly Batterley's character. Zoe. Was enjoying herself, and she was victim of a sexual assault. But because she was seen as somebody who was going out and enjoying herself, therefore people were like,
they blamed her
like
instead.
Yeah.
And it was a very, I think, you know, with the cast especially, it was a very sort of, you know, hard.
It's a wicked cast.
Yeah, it was amazing. It was such a hard process to go through and things, but I think like, you know, like making a piece of art like that, but the fact that it just came together so perfectly was great, and it was such a strong message as well. Like I think, you know, the Livewire shows always offer such like a good like message of like hope at the end, but with this one it wasn't. I wouldn't say it was left open ended, but it was kind of like, although we see these characters coming out the other side,
they weren't all coming out the happy side.
Exactly, their problems aren't resolved. They've still been through what they've been through, and that's exactly how this sort of show needed to end, because it's the reality of it, isn't it?
Yeah. And you know what? I'm really excited that we're doing it again.
Yeah.
In June.
Sure.
It's a long way. It's a long way off.
Yeah.
And so far, nearly everyone can do it.
Yeah.
So we'll have to do one or two replacements to come in, which is great for those people coming in. Shame for those people who have to miss it.
Yeah, for sure.
But show goes on, and it's an important show, and I really want to encourage people who haven't been to see one of our shows for a little while.
I think it's the
I
perfect
feel
show,
like we've stepped up levels and levels
100%.
over the last few years, starting with that Love Beach, or even How Do We Start Again, but especially Love Beach, we went a level.
Yeah.
And everything's just got sharper and, you know, just more. I think it's because of the group of people who are coming through, but also the use of the Playhouse as well.
Of course, absolutely. And I think it's also a sense of like, I think people who come to see, you know, a show who haven't seen one in ages, they know that it doesn't always have to be about, you know, aliens or this and that and stuff, but actually like this is, you know, these are the stories we can tell now.
I was speaking to a friend whose kids were both in Livewire. You know, one of them probably 15 to 10 years ago, and the other one sort of 5-6 years ago they left. And it sort of made like a flippant sort of remark, like, you know, we came to see the show, and my youngest wanted to see a show. I couldn't be bothered to see the show because, you know, they're all the same, and, you know, someone always dies, and there's some baddies. And I was like, no.
Yeah.
There are things that run through, because every group you come to, especially when they're year 7, year 8, year 9, or it's their first theatre challenge, and we're making something up.
Yeah.
Those ideas, there are things that are very similar about baddies, and, you know, you want the big moment of someone dying. There are, but I really do believe that they're always different. They're always different, and especially the older ones have moved on so much from that model that they're unrecognisable as
100%.
So it frustrates me. I was like, and sort of laughing along, going, yeah. But really, I was like, no.
The thing is,
we're so much better than that. No. Just stop thinking of us as some sort of like drop-off youth club thing.
No, exactly, and it frustrates me as well. Like from a Livewire member who like it's done everything for me. Livewire, like when people come into the shows, they don't see everything that happens in the background. Like to create like a piece of work, like a 2-act show, like Play Dead in a week. Was, you know, I mean,
I must say there was a slight difference to that process, wasn't there? Because I'd written this is the first time we've done it this way. I'd actually written the character profiles and a structure,
Mhm.
but everything else still has to be made up and
Of course, yeah. And I think when it comes,
improvised and still
exactly.
everything was to be done.
Yeah, definitely. And I think like, when you pick sort of a cast that you have in mind and you can kind of like profile it to the people, it makes it like when you know people's abilities and you're choosing people, it makes it a lot sort of easier to.
It was nice to cast.
Yeah, I bet it was.
I mean, it wasn't like that person's like this, so therefore they should do that.
I'm not an abuser. Yeah.
Definitely not. But like, who's emotionally mature enough to take on a role like yours, or a role like Holly's, or some? Do you know what I mean? Or Sid's role, you know. You got to not be like that, haven't you? And you got to be able to remove yourself from it. So sorry, I've got my left contact lens.
I could never wear contact lenses.
I think it's just because I have them for 30 days before I get a new one. When I get to about day 20, 21, 22, all the 20s, they start becoming really thick and sort of like sticky.
Oh,
it's gross.
Yeah, it's gross.
Things we have to do to see vanity. But have you seen my reading glasses?
I haven't.
No. They're killer.
Yeah.
But they're like the bottom of old milk bottles. They're like about that fat. My eyes look.
Are they circle or square?
They're like aviators, actually.
Cool.
Yeah, they're All Saints aviators. But yeah, my eyes look way too big, and it's just I look at myself and I'm like, I'll make myself laugh. I'm not wearing them in public. So So Play Dead, that's coming, and I think in order to pay for the use of the Playhouse, it'll be ticketed. But it will be like a pay what you can. So I think you usually is that like £2 or £3, isn't it, or something like that?
Yeah, pay what you can is it's like minimum £2.
Yeah,
and then plus a booking fee, which is like £1.
Yeah. So we're going to have to start. I really want start packing it out. I really want schools to come and watch it. And I just think it's such a.
It's so important.
Interesting piece.
It's so important. Yeah.
It's definitely our best show.
Yeah.
Definitely. But I know we say that every time we do a show.
That's good though, because it shows we're growing,
Yeah.
Like it shows.
Yeah. But I'm excited for next summer because I'm kicking you lot out.
Goodbye.
Well, it's time for the next ones to.
Of course it is.
Step up. So if you think, LTC Livewire Theatre Company starts tomorrow, and all of that older group, that's you, Becky, Yorence, Holly, Amy, Sid, all those sort of regulars, and the others who, sorry if I've not mentioned your name, but there's several others. They're all working or at university and stuff, and or Christine's like, sorry, just mentioning names now for the sake of it, as they pop into my head. The people that they've got their lives now, and it was great to have people back for Play Dead. I thought that was a really nice thing to be able to do. Now the next one, let's bring the next lot through. So there are, I think I've invited 16 people to join the LTC.
Amazing.
So the new way that's going to work is that rather than just being you left school, just turn up, it's fine. There is that you've left school, but we need to have a but you'd need to have been an established Livewire member before.
Yeah.
So we're not, or let's have a conversation. So you've got some experience. So say for example, I don't know, Lola, right? She's over at Harlow College. She's an experienced Livewire member. If she wanted to bring somebody over from Harlow College who's in the performing arts, then
of course it would work. Yeah.
If somebody, a 19-year-old, just came in off the street and said, "Hello, I like drama," we might need to have a conversation first. So I want it to resemble a theatre company as much as possible, like we had it as well.
Yeah, for sure.
You guys, but also we're inviting. And this is might put a few noses out of joint, but I'm inviting some people to come and join. Yeah. Because I think that, like I said before, that they are emotionally mature enough.
Of course, yeah.
To take part.
Like when we did, before summer, when the classes were going on, when the sessions were going on, and people were like, Rayleigh would join in and stuff.
Yeah, right.
It was great because she was teaching us as much as hopefully we were teaching her a few things. Yeah. And she fit into the group perfectly.
I mean, it's pretty much those guys who took part in Play Dead. So you got Lola, although she's old enough as well, and Molly, and who invited along. I think Willow and Corbin and Millie. Yeah. Millie's the one who forced the issue because she's just like, Sam, I want to be in that group. I'm like, what year are you? She's like, year 9, year 10. I'm year 10. I'm like, no, you can't. She's like, every week, Sam, get me in that group.
Yeah.
And she's like a fierce actress, right?
Yeah.
So I'm like, right, okay, I'd like working with her as well.
Yeah,
so we've
for
got to
sure.
find a way. Sometimes you just have to make adjustments because
Yeah,
like,
of course, yeah.
let's make it so, make it so, Millie. So yeah, so that's played aired and having next year. LTC kicking off. Oh yeah, loads of other things happening as well.
Loads of things.
What are you doing next week?
I am taking part in a brand new...
Oh, hang on. Well, let's wind it back.
Yeah,
What
let's
have you been doing?
So I've been working with Livewire and Essex Music Services.
Yes.
Livewire and Essex Music Services on Tuesdays, teaching rap, spoken word, and beat making.
Word to your mama.
Wow, you've been listening to my classes. What I've been saying.
I've been taking tips. Oh, here comes Eric now and Emily. Hello. Don't be sorry. It's right. Hello, Eric. Hello, mate. How you doing? Want to be on our podcast? He said yes. He said sausages. He looks like the dog who says sausages. You don't remember that either, do you?
No.
There was a dog that said sausages.
I don't remember that.
I know.
I remember the Churchill dog where it bobbled its head.
No, this is a real dog.
Oh,
and there was
okay.
a programme. Esther Ranston. This is your... No, not This Is Your Life. Old people, comment below. If you ask the young people how to comment below. I'm an old person, by the way.
No, you're not.
So I'm not. Yeah,
you're in a fresh hole.
It was a show, and it was That's Life, and they would show wacky things. And one of them, there was a dog, and the guy, and it would go "Arr, arr, arr," like that. And if the guy went like that with his mouth, like that, it would go sausages. That was it, and that's the same as that dog.
Amazing. Wow, incredible.
Keep it short, Sam. So yes, Essex Music Services and Livewire have joined forces again because we've been doing the choir with them, but this time we're over at Hare Street School and we formed the Livewire Music School.
Yep.
And you're doing rap.
Yep.
Which is wicked as well.
It's
sorry,
incredible.
wicked. That is part of my normal vote. I'm not saying thick. Skibbity toilet.
Oh no!
Ugh.
Don't say that.
It's Sigma. No?
No. Oh, I know what it means, but I don't like you saying it.
It's awful, isn't it?
Yeah, it is.
It diminishes my aura.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah, it's getting a bit... No.
horrible way of speaking.
Yeah. I never thought I'd hear you say...
No, I'm not saying it.
Toilet.
I'm not saying it
Riz.
as part of my... Yeah, Riz.
Yeah.
Riz lines.
Riz lines.
Have you got Riz lines?
Oh, Riz lines.
Oh, yeah, you got that.
No,
Where you do
I
your
don't
tongue...
have that.
but also Riz lines is in chat-up lines, right? Is what?
Oh, is it?
I was educated by some Year 6 boys the other week.
Did you hear the one mewing?
Yeah.
Mewing, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh,
yeah,
why? What is it, though?
That's where you just, you like, basically it's a pout. And you just make your face, yeah. But you, like, suck your cheeks in. So, like, yeah.
It's a lot to, like, you got your tongue in the top of your...
Yeah.
You get your Riz lines and you're mewing.
Isn't it weird how, like, words change? Like, it's crazy.
Just everyone relax, please. Just be yourselves, guys. Yeah.
Very American words as well, aren't they? Like,
It's just awful. But then every generation's got it, so you all complain about it, I'm complaining about it, and these lot will come through and they'll be complaining about the next lot.
Yeah.
Because it's just the way it goes. Language changes, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Like the Harlow accent's changed as well. Yeah, it's just the way it is.
For sure.
So yeah, there's rap going on. Steve's got a band session. Joe is teaching drums.
Yep.
And Smithy
Ukulele.
is doing ukulele. And Smithy used to be Steve back in the day.
I remember.
Yeah, back
My
over
early
at,
days,
when was
yeah.
at the Square. Yeah, of course. Yeah. So it's great to have Smithy back. And we've got Dan doing steel drums. He's through Essex Music Services, so that's how that came about, because that was where it started.
Yep.
And he said, "Could you help us? Could you run this project?" I said, "Yeah, but we'll do it like this." And so far, so good.
It's amazing.
So you've got up until 4:00. It's like the Hare Street. They've given us a building, so Hare Street get a free after-school club from Essex Music Services.
Yeah.
And then 4 till 5, some of those kids swap, and a load of new kids from out of school come.
Yeah.
Becky said there were 47 kids there yesterday.
It was. My group was huge. My second group and my first
I love
group.
your rap group.
It was so yeah. That second group is like, it's so much fun.
Is it?
It's so much fun. Yeah.
Do you reckon you'll be able to do a Christmas showcase, like with my primary school group? Because we're not doing a big Christmas show this year, which I'll come to. we're just making something over the next 5-6 weeks.
Mhm.
So we'll have a little 20-minute. So parents can just come in when they're picking the kids up and say, right, come on, let's show you a session. So I'm going to do that in a few of my drama things. I'm just going to be like, do you reckon you'd be able to say,
Put
parents,
something together.
come
Sure.
in and hear our Christmas rapping?
Absolute. That's a good one.
Hey.
Good one, yeah, for sure.
Oh, hang on, that's the song already, Christmas rapping, isn't it?
It is, but
I've just
They
guessed.
won't know
I
it.
just realised that's why they called it that, because they
do
rap
rapping it. Yeah, it's a good song as well.
It is a good song. Favourite Christmas song?
Wonderful Christmas Time. Bom
Bong.
bom bom bom
Bong.
bom. Oh, yeah. So
No, you keep doing it, and I'll do the other bit.
bom 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 bom
Bong. No, you don't do. You just do the bum bum bum, bum and I'll do the
bom 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 bom
bum
bom
bum.
bom.
Killed it. My favourite bit is ding dong,
Yeah.
ding. Ooh, ooh. Yeah.
Yeah, great song.
Sorry, everyone who's
How about
listening.
yours?
I don't know. Probably that one, to be fair.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Wham.
Hmm.
I ain't doing Whamageddon. Get it on as soon as possible.
Yeah, sure.
So you're doing Livewire Music School's good, and then they've got another project starting next week
Yep.
over at the Stowe, which you are leading with Harry and Joe.
Yeah, I'm very excited. It's in the new safe
Community Safety Hub.
Yeah.
Mm.
So it's almost similar to the teaching, the rap and the spoken word and things like that, but it's also looking at the drama and things. So it'll be split in two. So we have the drama in the first half, and then afterwards you'll be looking at music and spoken word and things like that.
It's going to be amazing.
It's gonna be incredible, yeah.
And I think we've got some Livewire members who live in that area.
Yeah.
I've said, look, we're going to be here, so we can get those guys to come over, generate a bit of noise,
Yeah, sure.
bit of life, and then that will attract those young people in, because you can have your doors open, you can put things like I've done, put something in your Harlow, and we'll send letters out to school, but the only way to do it is to get young people through the door, and they bring other people through the door.
That's
That's
I
the
think
only
gonna be
way it's done.
incredible. Yeah, for sure.
So if we can try and get, I know Micaiah, have you met
I
Micaiah?
haven't met
Oh
Micaiah.
my days, she's wonderful.
Oh yeah?
You can see her on our YouTube account. She'll hate me for saying this. There's a play called Fox. It's our only ever primary school theatre challenge we did, and it was sort of just at the end of COVID, so we weren't allowed an audience, so we filmed it and we did a green screen background.
Okay, cool.
Yeah, it was wicked. It's so much fun to do. I have to go back and watch it.
Yeah,
It was
for sure.
cute. But I think she lives in the area, and she was like, yeah, she'll come along, and
Oh, super.
maybe if you want to come down on Monday night
Oh yeah.
and meet our
100%.
guys next week, and they can say, look, who's coming?
Yeah, I'd
And
love
we
to.
get a bit of a
for sure.
session going, and
That'd
then it'd be good for them anyway. They've got more Livewire, more
Yeah.
stuff for them to do in their area as well.
That's it, exactly. Yeah,
Perfect.
that'd
So-
be really cool.
Yeah,
And it's really nice almost having a live wire session where you're not just turning up for the drama, but you're going to be doing multiple things throughout
Yeah.
the session.
Yeah.
So the first half's drama, and then it's something different, which is really nice. Yeah.
yeah, and we'll play it. Well, not play it by ear, because we've planned it. We plan everything.
Yeah.
Everything's just planned, isn't it? So
For sure.
yeah, because I know I'll give off this air of like, why we just do that? But you
Yeah,
can
yeah.
only do that if you're grounded and you're super organised and
Mhm.
you've got everything in place. Then you can go, yeah, let's do that. Why not?
Yeah. For sure.
If you started off like that, we wouldn't be here.
Yeah. Exactly.
We definitely wouldn't be here. So that's really exciting.
It is.
I'm really looking forward to that. I'll come down, obviously, and make sure things are all right, and
Yeah.
then I'll end up taking a step back,
Cool.
like I've done with Live on Music School, because Becky's running that over there now.
Yeah.
So that's really cool.
Sure.
It's great to give her some more responsibility in Livewire
Absolutely.
and sort of be able to share that out.
Yeah, definitely.
It's
Of
really
course.
nice. What else is going on?
Um.
And we've got our regular sort of Livewire stuff
Yeah.
out.
they'll come.
I need to get some more, just a few more young people in my Monday drama sessions.
Mhm.
Although maybe not. I've got like 30 in my primary and 30 in my
Yeah.
evening one.
Well, it's one of them things that it naturally happens, doesn't it?
That's really-
It naturally gets quiet, and then naturally more people come, and
But that's not quite. 30 kids in a...
that is a lot of kids.
Right.
Yeah.
You know, I'm not bragging. I am bragging. But for a youth event, like if you was to compare us to a youth club,
Yeah.
because we're free, that sort of thing, then those numbers are insane. And but I think I'm used to having 45, 50. and it
Yeah,
being
yeah,
like,
for sure.
"Whoa."
Yeah, you've got used
But
to
here
it.
we're getting like, it's really lovely. So
Yeah.
no, no one else come.
I need to talk about that that circle you made the other night. You put it on your Instagram story, and like you post things about circles, and you're
Don't
like,
criticise
great.
it.
That's the best circle of chairs I've ever seen in my life.
It was good.
I was showing people that. I was like, look, that isn't. It didn't look real.
It's beautiful. It was beautiful. Although I haven't picked this up with Becky yet. She said that one of the chairs on the left, where I've gone that with my right hand, so on the left, was slightly off.
I saw nothing. I just saw. I was amazed. I'd go as far as saying I was amazed.
Just happens naturally.
And I've never been able to create a good circle of chairs.
Have you not?
No. So I've kind of like embedded in me that I create an egg shape. That is my thing. You know?
No. See, it's feng shui.
Feng shui.
Yep.
What's that?
It's like where it was a craze in the 90s, where no one actually knows what the translation is. I believe it's Japanese, but it's about ordering your furniture in your house so it gives off the best positive energy. So all of a sudden, mid-90s, people stopped having all their TVs facing, their settees facing the TV, and it was like, your bed should face the window east, and but it's just, things are nice, and I'm a big believer in this, and I take the mickey out myself for just having a circle, but in all Livewire sessions, my aim is that when the young people walk in, it's set up and it's ready, so that they know. There's so many reasons why, right? So that they know that we're serious about doing something, whatever that is, and that we've prepared for it and we're ready for them, and that sets you off on it's a good start attitude-wise, right? Like, we're ready for you. So it's more challenging with the band because there's like equipment. But my dream would be like we had somewhere and they walked in and everything was set up. We had our space and it was just there all the time.
Yeah.
So that they walk in and they're like, right, let's play.
It is them small things. It's a circle that can change everything. If you walked into a room and there was no chairs there out and you don't know what you're doing, it'd be right. But if you walk in and there's some chairs, the kids instantly know it's okay. I'm putting my bag down. I need to sit in that circle. That's what it's there for.
And and it becomes part of the routine, doesn't it? And it's a behaviour management thing as well, because you've not got people just going around floating around and banging on the drums, or in drama just sort of like running around and throwing stuff. And we're like, this is our circle and this is where we're going to be. And I think it also says that we're not only ready to get going and get started, but that I don't know if this is overstretching a circle. If you see a nice circle, they know that I care about the circle of chairs, right?
Yeah. Now,
I'm not a lunatic. I don't care about chairs. I care about them, and I want it to be right.
So
if they, by the simple act of making a circle of chairs, I'm saying to those kids, I care about you and the time. Does that make sense? Is that
you need to snippet this and like make it? Just post, that is like that is. I'm gonna carry that forward. That is so true.
So this comes from my boss Pete. When I was at Theatre Active, and we would go to a school and we'd have to do a performance, and you're going into somebody else's space, right?
Yeah.
A drama studio, a canteen, a hall, and what you've got to do is you've got to make that space identifiably your own, so that you are in control of what happens as people come in, the flow of people, and it's a behaviour management issue. Like we said, if you haven't got things ready, then it's hard to get, and your whole session starts at the wrong place, doesn't it?
Yeah.
So,
wow.
Take control of your space.
Yeah.
Be ready, and you'll start well.
It's blowing my mind. That.
So that's why I'm proud of my circles of chairs.
Wow. It's not just a circle.
It's not just a circle.
Message of hope.
Absolutely. Yeah. It's, I care. Therefore I chair. I care therefore I chair. Yeah.
I care therefore I chair.
There you go. Yeah.
Wow, I like that. That's the title, isn't it?
Okay. Bookmark that. All right. What else is going on? Oh, Christmas. We're not doing a massive Christmas show this year, and there's a really simple reason for it.
Yep.
None of us were around at half term to put things together, and that's to put something together with everybody like we did last year.
Yep.
we need to get groups in over half term to get ready. It's just
but also for such a busy year, maybe it's nice having a bit of a break.
Yeah.
You know, with the Christmas side of things.
with all the other new things we've got going on.
Yeah,
in the
exactly.
evenings.
Focus on them, and then
Yeah, it's a shame because I like doing it, but I'll do some little bits and pieces
Sure.
along the way. So, yeah, I think that'll do us for today, wouldn't it? That's a little brief.
Absolutely, this has been great. I've missed doing this.
Yeah, me too. Because
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I've been a bit like, should we do the podcast? Yeah, let's do a podcast.
Yeah,
and it's
yeah.
like, Leah, I'm a bit tired. Or
I've been the same
running
though. Like, can we do it another day or something?
Yeah,
Like, you know.
But we've
Yeah.
got to make ourselves do
Yeah.
this.
Well, I think they're more special when we both have time. We know we want to do the podcast. When we do it, it's
Yeah.
just even more. You know.
Yeah, I find it a really healthy reminder of what we're doing.
Of course.
Like,
Always
it's
need
nice
to come
to be able
back
to say it out loud.
and think about. Yeah, exactly. 100%.
Because
Sure.
otherwise, it's just Karen on the other end, me going, da 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 da. When I come home, I'm going to make her the best dinner tonight.
What are you gonna make?
My cooking out of this world at the moment.
Yeah. What's going on? Talk to me.
Well, it's
What's on the
healthy
plate
stuff.
tonight?
So tonight, what's on the plate tonight? I'm doing like a peri chicken,
Oh.
grilled. So marinate it and grill it, and then I'm going to get some rice and some peppers and some onion and garlic in a pan. Put it all together. So it's chicken and rice basically.
Nice.
But then we're going to grill some halloumi and chop it up and put a top layer on, and we're going to put a bit of honey on top like that.
Whoa.
And then it's like a meal prep in it, so you can have that for a couple of days after.
Yeah, for sure.
We've just been eating a vegetable stew I made on Sunday
Nice.
from the carcass of the chicken we ate for the roast.
Yeah.
So the reason why, because I pretty much always make a vegetable stock, chicken stock out of a chicken.
Yeah, if you've got it, that's how you'd make the best. Yeah, sure.
And then I'll make a soup or something like that occasionally. And Karen's like, no, I don't really like it. Don't like it. In that voice she does. I don't like it. She says, I don't like it. And but when we was in New York, because that's where we was at half term.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't mention it. When we was in New York, Karen was craving for some healthy food, and we came across a place that was called Bone. It was just bone broth.
Okay.
So suddenly, it's a good thing, bone broth, and I haven't pointed out that's chicken stock that I've been saying we should do something with that. But now it's bone broth.
You put a title on something.
Well,
in a restaurant.
no, it was. I'm taking the mick, but it was really nice. It was
Yeah.
like a big cup, and she had what is zucchini?
Zucchini's like an eggplant, the purple one. That's a zucchini.
And it's sort of, you can grate it so it's long. So it's
like zucchini spaghetti. Like,
yeah. So it's like that in there, and some chicken and some bone broth. She ate that. It was delicious. And so we're going to do lots of
Sounds
stuff
really
like
nice.
that. Yeah.
My question to you is, because you're eating healthy, we are approaching that period of the year where everything gets unhealthy. Are you going to have a healthy Christmas, or are you just going to let go for a few weeks?
No, but it's not letting go for. It's Christmas dinner, Christmas Day. I'm having it but I actually like the Christmas dinner. If you think about it, it's not that bad for you. If you're not putting loads of cream in stuff,
Yeah.
then it's.
But
all
what
right.
about the snacks and stuff?
Oh, what, like
For
cheese
me-
and biscuits?
Yeah, for me, like the Christmas Eve food and the Boxing Day food, for me, I think it's better than the Christmas dinner.
I think you gotta relax. Oh, really? That's
Boxing Day food with the football on. Yeah.
We've got Villa, haven't we? No, we've got Forest.
Forest, yeah, big game
We've
as well.
we
The
got to beat
last
'em.
few Boxing Day games haven't been too exciting.
No.
I make a Boxing Day sandwich with all the
Go on.
leftovers.
Yeah.
I just throw it all into a sandwich.
Come on, Christmas!
Yeah, isn't
Get
it?
some-
That way.
I've got
Like a
that,
bit
yeah.
of tiger bread. Oh, it's the best.
Yeah, see,
What are
I'm
you
not
thinking
eating
about?
bread. I've got sourdough,
Yeah,
but I get it from the bakery,
nice.
and then I put it in the freezer and then toast it afterwards, because apparently that does something to it.
Really?
Yeah, you then process it in a different way.
Okay.
You digest it better, so the bad proteins, I don't know. I'm just quickly Googling it. But no, what I do is Christmas Eve, Christmas Day, Boxing Day, whatever.
Yeah.
We'll just eat whatever I'll eat, and we'll eat pretty well, and I'm not going to deny myself. But I might just not eat a whole double chocolate Swiss Gatto.
Okay, half.
Because when I get going,
There's no stuff in.
no, but I will. But then, because you got to, otherwise you're going to go crazy, aren't you?
That's it, yeah. And part of me as well, like, when I normally get full, I'd be like, okay, I'm done. But with Christmas, you're like, oh, it's Christmas, I need to keep going. So like, every time I feel that fullness going down, I'm just back at it. Open the fridge, what's there?
That thing, when you've had your Christmas dinner, and you're like, I'm going to I've done some damage here.
Yeah,
This is irreversible.
Isn't it? Then the dessert comes out.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, just yeah, I'll have a little bit there. How is it possible? Just a little bit of cheese. Oh, yeah, I've got like, get the biscuits out. Yeah, why not? I love that. Should we do a buffet? It's been an hour.
Let's just get it all out.
Get it all out. Yeah. You've got me excited for Christmas.
I can't wait. I've been thinking about it. I'm actually getting into the Christmas spirit so early, which is something I haven't had in a while.
You know what? There was an advert came on 2 nights ago, and I said to Lily, I'm in. Normally I wait till my birthday, 17th of November, guys. And then we wait for that, and then I'm like, Christmas all in. But I said no, let's embrace it.
Yeah, for sure.
We need to do Christmas drinks.
Definitely.
Should we put a date in the diary?
Yeah, for sure. Karaoke and Christmas drinks.
Stop it. Where karaoke?
To do karaoke at the bowling alley.
What, in the town? I'm not doing.
There's a good place in Liverpool Street.
Yeah, there we go. There's
a good place in Liverpool
Street.
Street.
Yeah, and then we can go to what's the circle? Broadgate Circle.
Broadgate Circle.
For a few drinks, just next to Liverpool Street. You been there?
Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
It's a bit city boyish.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
But we can do that.
Yeah, for sure.
All right, we'll get a date in the diary.
Let's do it, please.
And we'll steal Eric the dog, and we'll take him for a drink. Bye, Eric.
Bye, Eric.
Bye, Emily.
Bye.
Oh, Rory. Hello, Rory.
Hey,
Bye, Rory.
Bye, Rory.
Yeah, well, we're saying bye to them. Let's say bye to each other. Leo,
Okay.
I love you deeply.
I love you so much. It's been a pleasure. I've missed doing this.
And what we calling some circle?
The chair in we in circle. What is it?
I care. I chair because I care.
I chair because I
chair
care.
because I care. All right, thank you very much for listening to Livewire Forever with
Thanks,
me, Sam
guys.
Ashford.
Emilio Shepherd.
All right, play the tune. Let's go.